About an hour south of the Red River is a vibrant city booming with history. Downtown Fort Worth is home to Bass Performance Hall. Adorned with two 48-foot-tall angels, Bass Hall is home to both the city's symphony orchestra and opera. And just a block down the road from there is Sundance Square. It's also close to the quiet and lush Botanic Gardens for those looking for a more relaxed setting. But if you want to get a true taste of Fort Worth, you'll have to step back in time.
If you're coming to Fort Worth, you'll want to experience the Old West, and there's no better place to do that than here at the historic Fort Worth Stockyards.
From 1867 to 1884, it served as the halfway point for the Chisholm Trail. During that time, cowboys would take millions of livestock to market from just south of San Antonio up to Abilene, Kansas.
By the time the cattle got here, they'd been walking for 6 solid weeks. They needed a place to rest.
You can actually experience a cattle drive for yourself, as the Stockyards has the world's only twice-daily cattle drive at 11:30 and 4.
You get to relive that every day as they come down the streets and imagine what it was like.
And once it's over, you can check out the old-timey shops and restaurants, and maybe even put on your dancing shoes. On the other side of the Stockyards is a rite of passage for any music lover, Billy Bob's Texas. For 40 years, the world's largest honky-tonk has welcomed musical legends like Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, even Tina Turner.
You name your musical heroes, they've probably been here.
Billy Bob's is a mecca for country music fans on Fridays and Saturdays as thousands dance the night away underneath a silver rhinestone saddle. The 120,000 square foot building used to be an open-air barn before it was turned into an airplane factory during World War II. It became Billy Bob's in 1981, and the rest is neon-filled history.
Lived many lives. We like to think this one's the best, though.
The Wall of Fame lets artists like Oklahomans Blake Shelton and Garth Brooks leave their mark.
I just love seeing all of these things, where the musicians sign the guitars or their handprints.
Just a short 6-mile drive south takes you to a family favorite, the Fort Worth Zoo. It's home to more than 7,000 animals and consistently ranked as one of the best in the nation. One of the most popular areas is the African savanna section, home to giraffes, hippos, rhinos, and ostriches.
You can see several animals up close. There's no barriers. And one of the coolest things you can do here at the Fort Worth Zoo is actually feed the giraffes. For $6, you get about 5 leaves of lettuce, and hopefully a giraffe will come over and chow down.
And kids love it.
What's your favorite animal?
Giraffes.
And you got to feed them? How was that?
Fun.
And after a full day here at the zoo, you'll need a little pick-me-up. And what better place than Babe's Chicken? Here, dancing waiters spin and clap, welcoming you to a dining experience unlike any other.
Texas kitschy, I guess is what you would call it.
Fried chicken makes this a great place to catch up with an old friend.
Hey, what's the deal? I love this chicken. This chicken is awesome. Let me show you.
And at Babe's, you aren't given a menu. Instead, the waiter asks what kind of chicken you want. Fried, hickory smoked, tenders, fried catfish, or chicken fried steak.
Look at all these plates.
People feel like they're at home at Grandma's house.
They put the Rickwell stamp of approval on all of this. It's worth a trip to Fort Worth to go to Babe's to get some of their chicken.
Fort Worth is a special city with a lot to offer, and we've barely scratched the surface.
And there's so many things to see and do, and it's easy access to Oklahoma. Fort Worth's worth the trip. Come on down.